Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next part of my Final Fantasy 16 series. Pay no mind to what you're seeing right here and up there. I just finished streaming. It is what it is. Anyways, boys, we are here with another part of the Final Fantasy 16 series, and this part is kind of boring. We got the new Titan power, so we're messing with the Titan powers, and you know we're doing a lot of cool gameplay stuff. But this is definitely one of those episodes of the series where you might want to treat it like a podcast. Just throw that hoe on and just listen to it while you're playing a game yourself or whatever, and enjoy some of the stuff that's going on here. We got some cool combat segments, and you know we're unlocking more of the Titan abilities and seeing how useful they are. And spoiler alert, I like some of these Titan abilities. They're pretty damn good. But yeah, okay, without further ado, I'm not going to waste your time too much longer here. Just enjoy this part of the Final Fantasy 16 series. We're exploring a brand new part of the map in this one, and again, engaging in some of that combat here and advancing the story little by little. Hope you guys have a good time watching this video, and I'll see you at the end. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Final Fantasy 16. If you've been watching daily on the YouTube, there was a while there where there weren't any Final Fantasy 16 uploads. Look, man, I was depressed. Anyways, I'm fine now. I'm back. We all good, and I'm back here with Final Fantasy 16. Can we get some hoorays in the chat, some hoorays in the comments for me surviving one of the most tumultuous points of my life? Hooray! But we're here. Yay! And we are going to continue the story right where we left off. Of course, we defeated Titan, the Mad Titan, not Thanos. Where the hell do I gotta go? Oh, shout out this game with this beautiful map here. It's been a minute since I played, so, you know, once we get into some combat, your boy might be getting his booty eaten, but it's okay. I like getting my booty eaten. It's fine. I'm with it. But since then, a lot of people in my chat have beaten FF16, and I've been hearing a lot of mixed things. Some people still think the game is very peak. Some people think that the game gets a little worse from here on out. But you know, we shall see for ourselves. That's one criticism I heard about this game, is that apparently a little after this point in the game is the game starts to fall off a little bit, according to some folks. But you know me, I'm a hashtag free thinker. I will make my own opinion.
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it, then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me, that one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well. If Sid could see you now. All right? I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
Real quick, I wanted to pause here and just say that I do not like the fact that the only way you knew Sid had a daughter is if you did side quests. Now, I had a person in my comments talk about how like I skipped a lot of the side quests and how I didn't even know that like Sid had a daughter because I skipped the side quest. Look, okay, I think locking pertinent information like that behind side quests fucking sucks, especially if the thing that is in that side quest is going to become a part of the main story. I think that is a stupid idea, and I just straight up don't like that. If you're going to have something that is important to the story of the game, put it in the fucking the main story. If you're going to lock things behind side quests, then you should make the side quests fun to do, or make the side quests rewarding. Okay, when so many of the side quests seem boring, and when so many of the side quests are not worth your time, there's going to be a lot of players, myself included, that are just not going to do the side quests, because who the fuck wants to take that gamble of doing a side quest and then having it be a giant waste of time, right? That is a major gripe that I have with this game, is the fact that the side quests are not very good. And because they're not very good, I completely missed out on some development for one of my favorite characters in the game. And that just feels shitty, right? Again, I always bring up Ghost of Tsushima when I talk about side quests. That game marked side quests that were like important to the story differently than they marked regular types of side quests. So I wish there would have been something like that in this game, but there wasn't. So that is a complaint of mine. I feel like I kind of got robbed out of an experience in a way, and that's not a very good feeling, especially for a story-based RPG like this, where I'm really liking the story and really liking the characters. It feels bad that I had to like miss out on that due to something that I feel like was poor handling of the structure of the game.
I knew you'd say yes, which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
Aren't the shit ones usually short? Why would I want to do them though? Like, why do I want to deliver like wood or deliver soups to niggas or something like that? I'm not gonna waste my time with that. I don't care if it's 3 seconds. Why would I do that?
Materials I can whip myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now.
I mean, Xenoblade 3 also did something good with the side quest where when you had a hero quest, it was marked differently than like a regular side quest. Imagine if the hero quest in Xenoblade 3 were like marked just like every other regular side quest or whatever. It's like, damn, am I gonna have to go like collect 10 roses, or am I gonna go see a fucking awesome hero quest and get like a new ability for all of my characters or whatever? Like, that gamble is just, I just don't think that's a smart way to like make the game. And especially because like I'm the type of person, like I stand by this, right? Like, you can have your opinions about like whether or not I did the right thing with the side quest, that's whatever. If there's something important to the story, put it in the main quest. Like,
where you got to.
Like, it was the same thing with like FF16. People were like, oh, well, like you just did the main story or you didn't do a lot of the side quests, so like the game like didn't feel like that fleshed out to you. And it's like, you should feel fleshed out and you should feel like satisfied with the main quest, and then the side quest is supposed to be the sides quest. You like, if you have to play side quests to make the game like worth it or to make the game good, then I feel like you fumbled personally. I have not played the Xenoblade 3 DLC yet.
Find everything on there.
This lot. Won't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
Niggas talking about Majora's Mask like no one cares, bro.
Thank you, Karen. Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
What's it look like? I look like Blackthorn, thoughts?
From Mid. She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do.
I partially disagree. I like side quests. Oh, wait, we're building an airship. That's usually Sid's thing. Anyways, I partially disagree. I like side quests having important shit in them because it gives me a reason to do them. No, here's the problem.
Let's see if Bardolph's available.
The problem is that, like, when Mid shows up, everybody's like, oh my God, Mid, what's up? You know what I'm saying? But like, if you didn't do that one side quest, you have no idea who the fuck this is, right? Like, am I crazy? Like, there's a very clear difference there. Like, the side quests need to have like something that matters, right? Like, for example, a side quest could do something cool to like make Jill a better character, or to make Jill a good character, right? But Jill's only character development shouldn't come from a side quest. That's stupid. Like, if you're gonna craft the game to have like the main quest be a certain way or whatever, that main quest should be able to fulfill everything that the game needs to do, and the side quest should like add on to that. Like, it's cool to get like additional development or additional things to characters in side quests, but if it's like something that is like necessary, I just think that's stupid. An airship without Sid feels kind of weird, but it's Sid's daughter, so it kind of works. Oh, whoops. But where the fuck am I at? God, I wish this game had a mini map. The side quest tells you she exists the first time you see. Oh, okay, I gotcha. This game feels like it only cares about story and boss fights. Let me be honest, it's kind of that's all I care about in this game. What else is there to care about?
Jill looked white as a sheet when it...
Gameplay? Oh, I think the gameplay is amazing. It's just not hard. Like, the thing is, like, you have to like force yourself to like learn the game. It's not going to be difficult by any stretch, but I think the gameplay is amazing.
Should be enough to... How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph.
People keep telling me about the lore button. That might be another complaint I guess I have. I don't want to like pause in the middle of a cutscene and then press the touchpad to get the lore button. I think that also feels bad, like you're stopping the pace of the game to get an exposition dump in the middle of a cutscene. I think that's kind of stupid.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I've got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, will all of us sink into the mere.
Or do you have to do the lore button in the middle of a cutscene, or can you... Surely you can use it outside of a cutscene, right?
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
So how do you... Is probably in the journal, right? No. Where would the lore button be and not a cutscene? Hold the touchpad. Ah, okay. Damn, I kind of wish I would have knew about this earlier. Okay, so we got to open up the world map now. Right. Let's head to Martha's Rest. Right. And travel here. Yeah, I don't personally find a need for the lore button or Hippocrates or anything, because the story has been pretty straightforward so far.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the Rest?
Home.
Are you gonna do side quests and hunts as well?
Carpenter.
If I see like
I wondered if I might be able to borrow
the plus next to a side quest, I'll do it.
If he don't.
But since this is going up on YouTube, I kind of want it to be like mostly story stuff, because I don't think people are gonna care about the side shit like that. The YouTube videos tend to do a lot better when they're mostly like the story stuff. No cage. Yeah, as far as hell. Okay, how do I use my Chokiboki again?
No use calling Ambrosia now.
Oh, I guess I can't. All right, so how am I gonna get there? This is the wrong wage. We gotta go up this way. I just like all the details of the different icons and kingdom. That's why I hit up Hippocrates. I get it. It's valid. I'm glad it's in the game. Man, the music in this game is still so fire. I don't know. I've just been hearing like so many like conflicting things about this game. And I'm just like, I'm kind of worried because like, I still am very much loving this game. And it's like, damn, is this shit gonna fall off for me? I'm gonna be so depressed if that happens. Cage. People say the story is confusing and I don't get it. I mean, people also say that Kingdom Hearts is confusing, and I personally do not think Kingdom Hearts is that confusing. If you play all the games in order, I don't think it's really all that confusing.
It ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now?
Yeah, my whole thing about the characters developing more in side quests was mainly because I thought that you like met Mid and stuff like that in a different side quest, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
Then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
Still would have been nice to know that Sid had a daughter, but that's the type of thing I'm not too mad about. I thought you actually met Mid before. Because like everybody was like, oh, it seemed like they had met before is what I'm trying to say.
Ain't much left.
Bro, this fly in my room is driving me crazy.
My parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get
Hooray,
across,
Alpha.
only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could...
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
What do you think of people saying the level design is bad? People have been saying that it's bad because it's mob into cutscene into more mobs than a boss fight. I really appreciate the game for doing that. I'm gonna be honest. I am sick of like overly convoluted and complicated open worlds and shit like that realistically are not very interesting to actually traverse in any way. So I am personally happy about that. Oh wait, I'm on Titan. Oh fuck, wait, I haven't even used these moves yet. What is this? Like, I am all for games feeling more like video games in a sense. And I really like the fact that like in this game, you get like the good story and characters of a modern game, but then like when you're outside of that, like the game just feels like way more like video gamey, and I appreciate it for that. Because like I've talked about this a lot. I'm like just really sick of like the whole open world game and like the bullshit that comes with that. Like I'm much happier with the way it is now. And I think I could see why people would be upset at that if people are not... How do I switch again? There we go. I could see why people would be upset at that if they were not like, if you were the type of person that didn't like the combat in this game, or thought the combat in this game wasn't good, I could see why you might feel that way. Oh, fuck. Okay, as you can see, I'm kind of out of practice here, boys. So people are upset that the story is focused on Clive. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Holy fuck! Wait, how do I lock on again? Hey, man. Wait, why didn't my little spikes go? I'm about to die.
This one.
Yo, I forgot how to play this game. I'm not ashamed to admit it, chat. And then hold on, how the fuck do I switch again? Okay, that wasn't bad, 26K. Oh, my Lancer. Okay, that Titan punch is kind of crazy. Whoopsies! Weave? Bitch ass nigga. I don't know. I feel like, from what I keep hearing about the ending of this game, the things that people are complaining about don't seem like they're going to be issues to me.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just
it's confusing because, like, people say that this game isn't Final Fantasy enough, but then I see a lot of people complaining that towards the end it gets like super like anime and like super like convoluted, which is exactly what Final Fantasy does.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. As soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's onto your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list.
All right, I need potions. Speak with Mid. All right. Doesn't Final Fantasy have an FPS and a battle royale? Well, to be fair, those are like side games, but yeah, I think the whole like this isn't a Final Fantasy game doesn't really make too much sense considering that Final Fantasy is a series that always like kind of reinvents itself. Nah, I think that makes sense, Big Facts. I think I'm gonna like the ending of this game, but you know, we'll see. Anything is possible. We shall see. Oh wait, I think we can talk to Homeboy about a new weapon, maybe about the Titan weapon.
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Back, are ya? So, what'll it be?
The grindstone. All right, let me see that.
No scratches, right?
Okay, okay, looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. I mean, I think like it's one of those things where like the things that people complain about in this game are going to be the exact reasons other people like it, right? Like I feel that way about The Last of Us 2. A lot of the reasons why I hate that game are the very same reasons why a lot of people really like it. So it's just kind of like a difference of taste. A difference of taste, rather.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Quest complete. All right. The Breath of Earth wind up. Clive in his early 30s and still ain't bagged Jill yet.
Let's see how Jill's
Maybe it's
faring.
because Clive is a Giga Chad and realizes that Jill is mid. Or maybe it's the fact that, did you guys know you can be friends with a woman? Ah, no, impossible.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do
Being
my
for real, the
best.
motherfuckers leaned in for a kiss. Okay,
Oh,
that is
Dad
true.
was looking for you. He said he had something to show you. in
They
the
was
shelves.
definitely about to smash.
Shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
Chad, if you want an entire fandom to send you death threats, just call Aerith mid and see what happens. That Clive and Jill kiss was so corny. That was extremely corny. That was the only corny moment in the game so far. I agree. I think Aerith is very mid.
Clive, where have you been?
But it is what it is.
I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him? Like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they...
You seen that Kotaku article everyone been shitting on that was calling Jill ass? I have not seen that.
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf.
Oh my, a rare frostwolf?
Native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea.
What?
In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
God of War?
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her
What?
faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva.
Now you guys can stop
and years
shipping
later,
Clive and Joe because clearly Jill and Torgal are the real shit.
just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's
Wait, the
power
YouTube isn't used to me
is
being weird. I have to nerf
his
myself.
Birthright as a Frostwolf. It
I'm gonna
had
mute
only
that
to
part.
be
They're not gonna hear it.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
Now, when you call him a fine hound,
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
what? Whoa, whoa! What the fuck did he just say?
I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shan't be a moment.
Yo, what the fuck? Wait, the game on the same type of timing as me, bro.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
How do y'all feel about Mid? I don't know how I feel about her. She sounds a lot like a Xenoblade character.
Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Hey, yo, Jaren, can you shut the fuck up? Thank you. The whole time they're like, yo, just wait for it, bro. Such a good character, bro. Just wait for it. Just wait, bro. I'm playing the game. Like, I'm gonna find out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find out. Type shit. Now it's time for real mommy.
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you.
God, I need her.
Wait as long as it takes.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
Chat, would you want to be a king?
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
I'm a narcissist. I'd love to be a king.
Ah, bitch! For your trouble.
Byron?
In hindsight. Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
Hooray! Unky Wonky! Meanwhile, Twinside, the Holy Empire, Sanbreque.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace.
How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Mm-hmm.
Still,
Bro, this is so weird, Cham. Get that kid off your lap. It reminds me of Game of Thrones. With like that 10-year-old that was still drinking city milk.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmex empty their treasuries for us. Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier. Indeed, I doubt any of us.
This shit looks so boring.
To trade words
Like, y'all don't got no Steam Decks?
nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls,
oh wow,
another can be bred.
Hot take, this is not a good guy.
For every home that burns, another can be built.
Oh, Cage.
The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Whoa.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone is not a good person.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once.
God, I cannot wait to kill my mom in the game.
May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
Uh-oh. This was a really good scene.
Bella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
Chad, would you risk it all for her, be honest? Would you risk it all for Clive's mom?
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Damn, no milkmen in the chat? Y'all are lying. You are so touch-starved, so hungry for affection, you'd give it up for the first woman that talked to you nice. What are you talking about? I'm a milkman, but not for her, okay.
Ah, my dear nephew.
She killed her first man, and niggas die every day.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish
If your wife gets you
tales
killed,
of
you low-key
heroics and
deserved it.
Rosalind.
Thoughts?
Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions.
Yo, Byron's hair is fire.
Please, come inside.
And he got a nice beard.
Gladly.
And his ass fat, my bad.
You there? There are 2,000 gold.
Gav
talents in
is the
those
goal.
chests. See that they're added to my nephew's
2,000 gold? What?
2,000.
That shit would look like a goddamn Morrowind animation right there. What the fuck?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place.
Okay.
Come here and I'll show you.
I'll come anywhere you ask me to.
It is known
Here
that
she go,
Kupka's
people
forces
talking.
entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Ein Herjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as
Is Vivian the baddest in the game?
cavalry.
She definitely is to me.
A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond
We just started
the
Final
Ash.
Fantasy Hashira. You haven't missed
Yes.
much.
It seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why home
Vivian
to
over
Drake's
Talia,
land,
bro. What are we
a
talking about?
place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would
Benedicta was my favorite, but she got packed up.
creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waloed friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting
Benedicta
through
was
them,
mama.
a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port.
Benedicta was low-key beat.
It was the
I would low-key
Royalists,
beat.
not the Republicans who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
My life?
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed
I'm sure Benedicta will let you and me hit.
As if in mourning. As if they believed...
All for one, one for all. You know what I'm saying?
Believe that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the royalist trail.
Bro, if Benedicta was my girl, y'all gonna call me Adam 22, bro.
By now. But as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Hooray!
Well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Hooray, ski-doodle.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry.
Garuda over Benedicta? Bro said he wants to fuck a bird.
All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn.
The Dalamil Inn.
Nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be.
Do you tip your delivery drivers? Yeah, unfortunately. I be wanting to scam them sometimes, but I'm like, I can't do that.
What about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Desert Bunny sounds very racist, but it's coming from Slavic, so I'm not shocked.
I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
I feel like Sid was a whore. W whore.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
I'm assuming he meant like Grubhub and Uber Eats drivers. Can you tip an Amazon driver? Ooh, this song though. Look at a little dust tornado thingy. I missed the fly.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
Doggy! I can't believe that doggy got Shiva powers. What a W dog.
Trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Riddle of the Sands type beat. We got Unky Wunky with us. OG Willikers. I sure hope Unky Wunky doesn't die.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
This one. Get him.
I missed. No! Yo, I just curb stomped this thing. Wait a minute. No, stop. Okay, that's already attuned, right? I don't gotta do anything. Okay, bet. Appa, yip yip. Ooh.
Good God.
That's what Appa sound like.
Faster.
What up, Babacar? Need Clive as a guest character in a fighting game?
You were just a boy,
All right, I'll get on
you
that.
and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived.
Bro, when Joshua and Clive finally link back up, it's gonna be peak fiction.
And fell from the
And
saddle.
that's gonna be peaker fiction when we have to kill him because he definitely swallowed that one dude whole. Pause.
You sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Who do you think those soldiers
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Yes.
They're
I expect
talking.
That's why there's so many soldiers in town, to deal with any Imperial reprisals.
Is anybody in chat still on Street Fighter 6? I haven't played it in like a week and a half or so, but I really want to get back on it. But I've been on FF16 heavy, and then I've been on Diablo 4 crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. I got like 3 characters to like level 40.
The good old Dalamil.
I'm really a sweat.
Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
I'll piss in a bottle for you, Twizzy. Why stop at level 40? I'm not like stopping at level 40. That's just where they're at right now. My rogue is level 50.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Luda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them?
Why he growling at the black ones?
Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Damn. Torgal's racist? Oh, very inconspicuous. Yeah, they clearly look like everybody else that lives around here. Yo, she kind of got a never mind. Chat, I fear I only slept for 4 hours and it's catching up to me. But I will stay live for a lot longer because I'm a great guy.
Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils
What you mean?
and honey.
Y'all killing them
2
chocobos?
bowls of that then. An ale.
That'd be like having horse soup.
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
That character looks important. Oh, it's this person. I don't know why I didn't recognize them.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better
Please
attend to
go
your
upstairs, Clive. I'm begging.
We must press
Oh
on.
my God, please.
Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart.
Please just go upstairs.
I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another.
Please.
You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Come on, go upstairs. Wait, is she gonna see Clive? Sure, she knows Clive, right? Wait, but Clive got his hood up and is trying to be incognitus. No way, right? Just look. No, why are they teasing us like this?
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that block of his skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
He said that so loud. Oh my
Let's
God.
get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Just look over this way. Never mind, people are right. This game sucks.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Come on. Friend.
Ah, no shots. Oh, this fat ass. He just like me, I fear.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Wait, surely she's watching all this, right? She can see us now? She sees Clivey Wivey?
It's the outlaw. Take him.
Try it.
Bankai! Bitch ass nigga!
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Ah, yo, the Titan powers are kind of fire. Oh, yeah. I don't think the music is that outstanding. You're worthless, so that's fine. That makes sense. Oops, my bad.
For your trouble.
That's a lot of gold.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
They had salt back then? She knows. She knows. But will she tell Joshua? That's the thing. Watch Joshua be gone. Okay, thank God. Are you gonna tell him or no?
Now's our chance.
You...
Your Grace?
I'm fine. Yeah.
Joshua looks so cool. We better get a Joshua DLC where we play through like everything he's been doing this whole time. Oh my God, that would be so good. Surely they're making that DLC, right? There's no way they don't do that. It seems like so obvious they have to do that.
Clive?
If you think that's at all equivalent to what FF15 did, you might be clinically stupid. He's still got the blood of his enemies on him. Oh, that's awkward.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Wait, is my control? Okay, it's charging.
Where are you?
Hermano! Hermano!
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Oops. Wait, actually, how much ability points do I have? 609. Okay. I'm gonna be for real. I don't know how much I like Raging Fists. Well, I get, okay, this is supposed to be used to block an enemy attack. So maybe I gotta make sure I'm using it in that way.
Crack, no matter how. Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
He should be accepting handouts, though.
Not by force, I trust.
Do you get it?
We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Delamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
I'm in charge of this town now. Now be a good little kitten for daddy. Speak with the townspeople.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to.
A gatekeeper, ain't it?
For Gilbert's sake, you're a bearer, aren't you?
Wow.
I was a fool to waste good coin.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good
Where is that
man,
FF16 patch?
we
What
represent one of
patch?
the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamel's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do.
I thought he said smoothies. I was like, yo, y'all had smoothies back then?
Thank you.
Didn't have black people, but had smoothies. Okay, that's interesting. But he said smithies.
You wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Delamel, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Okay.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Delamel. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
Okay.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Shut up, boomer. What do you know? Hey, friend.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Delamel. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
I don't understand the term like know it like the back of your hand type shit. Do y'all really be staring at the back of your hand like that? That's kind of weird.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps.
You can show me any person's hand and I'd be like, is that my hand? I don't know.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Okay, we get it, chat. You're addicted to masturbation, so of course you know what the back of your hand looks like.
Are you further?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Delamel? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She's a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
The fuck is a bordello?
Silver, do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our...
Hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby looking ass. Swing first. Oh, whoops. That shit does so much damage. Bitch!
Get him! Sick him! This one!
Die! Okay. I said okay. I'm not okay. Damn. How are they still, like, alive? I definitely cut them into smithereens.
Who are you working for?
I only hit him with the blunt side of the sword.
Or her?
Eh?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Lord?
Look what the cat dragged in. Your skill with a blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
I don't know, I feel like they gotta know, like, they gotta, like, know about me, bruh. And you sent some random ass dudes to, like, come G-check me? Like, what did you think was gonna happen?
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Take a sniff, good sir.
The finest fabric!
Is this the place?
If you were in these medieval times, what kind of weapon would you use? Would you be a dagger, two-handed sword, one-handed sword, dual wielding,
So
axe,
it was the young sprig
mace,
after all.
hammer?
So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was. It was
Bro
an
said
easy mistake to
hands.
make,
All right, buddy.
After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her.
You didn't even have the hand-eye coordination to get out of iron in Street Fighter 6, and you want to fight people in real life while they have swords and chainmail on?
He's clearly a
All
man
right.
of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance.
Whoa.
Sid the second.
Huh? No way.
I
He
won't waste
knows.
time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity?
The bussy. My bad. I don't know.
Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street.
You don't know me.
I'm a busy man, as you can see.
It looked like you were staring in a corner when we pulled up on you.
Farce. By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we? Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers.
I'm not gonna lie.
Is an ally,
You know when you like
5 years ago,
I feel like
still been
this
a
is
boy.
true for like all my favorite games.
Had more good sense than a
There's
man.
always that one part in a game that every time you replay it, you're just like, oh, fuck this part. I feel like this is going to be that part for FF16.
I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
Like, this shit just feels like filler.
If you're going to give us
This shit
orders,
feels like a
be
side
clear
quest or
about
something.
them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
I feel like
Did you call
during this session, like literally nothing has happened at all.
A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh,
We just got
too easy
cooked
for you.
with potentially meeting Joshua. That's pretty much all that's happened.
It will be easy.
I don't know how I'm gonna title and thumbnail this part of the YouTube video to try to gas it up.
Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
You'll be alright. Zeromon, one day you will die. That's about to be my new like go-to thing. Just saying like one day you'll die. I'm not really saying nothing. That's true. We all die.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us, and it isn't as if we can.
I'm don't care what these guys have to say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're watching on YouTube and I'm ruining your immersion, but I'm painfully bored right now. I'm skipping these dialogues. Chat, would you even want to live forever?
Depends what for.
Just a question.
Well, the soldier, the men is.
Everybody's saying no? Really? I'd want to live forever. I don't want to live, period. Okay, but a lot of the reasons why, like, you don't want to live, if you could, like, live forever, that would, like, not be as big of a deal, right?
What can I do for
Like, you literally have forever to, like, make life worth living. Like, I think some of the reason why, like, life feels so daunting sometimes is because we have a limited amount of time here. You know, like, you feel like pressure to do things by a certain age, or you feel pressure to be successful as an adult or whatever like that. But if time really has no, like, meaning to you, that doesn't really matter.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Would you feel fine watching friends and family pass while you're still fine? Truthfully, you'd only have to go through that once, I think. Because any other time, like, just don't have any more friends. Easy. Hey, where do they want me to go?
Let me treat you.
I need to drink.
Just be depressed forever? If you need other people to not be depressed, then you're giving too much people power over you, bro. Like, you should be happy with yourself, tight bodied.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
Fuck is bro on?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
Low-key, being immortal would be like playing a video game on Mickey Mouse mode. Like, yeah, okay, you could beat it and like be successful or do whatever, but like, does it really matter if like you know what I mean, if you were playing on Mickey Mouse mode?
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it.
Everything would feel numb after a while. Wait until you hear about how I've been living my whole
I
life.
started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be
Bro, I don't care about what they're talking about.
It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I
got 2 goblin coins? No way!
If things turn sour.
Of course.
All right.
Why is the tavern shut?
I would gladly sacrifice 2,000 years of my life to be able to drink soda without destroying my toilet. Wait, what? Chat, I have a question. Would you accept, oh, this is a good question. Would you accept living, like, when you imagine your optimal life, whatever that may be, maybe you're rich, maybe you're famous, maybe you got a llama, maybe all of those things. Would you sacrifice, like, in order to get that, would you be willing to, like, every time you take a piss, there's a, like, 1% chance of you having to pass a kidney stone? I think that's actually a kind of hard question. Only 1% is light. Okay, but you have to take this into account. You piss what? Maybe 5 to 10 times a day?
I'll take it from here.
Chances are you're gonna pass multiple kidney stones a year. %1 is actually very high. I do not piss that much. You may need to start drinking water.
You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the
Right,
crystal.
no other downsides. You just got to pass a kidney stone.
Right this way,
So it's not gonna like kill you or anything.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road,
Yes, pissing it out a kidney stone hurts.
that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic.
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends,
Once out of
we elected to increase that portion
100 times, you gotta
share
piss.
the benefits.
I mean, that's
Now
roughly
that
what it
these
would equal out
crystals are
to.
officially
Or you could get
property
really
of the
unlucky
Kingdom
and
of Lude,
your next
we are
5
duty
pisses
bound not to
are all
interfere.
kidney stones. Or you could get lucky and then not piss out a kidney stone for an entire year or more.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both.
The moment I pass a stone, I'm playing the lottery. If you think you have a 1% chance at winning the lottery, you're actually fucking either insane or stupid. Your chance is a lot lower than that. I want to try the Raging Fist thing. Hell yeah.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
I mean, the best thing you could possibly do for the pissing thing is like actually drink a lot of water, which is gonna suck because you're going to increase the amount of times you piss, which is gonna increase the likelihood of you having to pass a kidney stone. But when you do pass that kidney stone, it would hurt a lot less. I don't know, it's kind of like a lose-lose. I think I can take it. Everybody I've ever known that has passed the kidney stone has said it's like the worst experience they've ever been through. And you're just like, I'm built different. What do we get for the 100% chance? Like whatever you deem as like your perfect optimal life, whether that's rich and famous with a llama, like whatever like your perfect living situation is, that's what you would have.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
I'm gonna fucking kill that fly one day.
I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
My optimal life is not passing kidney stones.
Magnificent.
I mean, that's
The battle
fair.
scene was particularly thrilling.
I guess you're already living your optimal life then.
Shame you
Good for
didn't
you,
have more
man.
of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerate.
You know what's crazy though? Like, how long after passing kidney stones does it feel like kind of light work to you? You know?
The common folk can conspire.
Like that shit might suck for a few years, but then after that, like you're fine.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men. let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
Also, what's stopping you from just being on like Percocet like 24/7? So that way, even when you do pee it out, you don't even notice.
Better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Just get addicted to Vicodin, forehead. My dick hole about to be loose as fuck. Why does that matter? Unless you're shoving some other things in there that you want to be a little tighter.
Clive. So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well,
You making fun of his name.
Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
You do not know if it's going to be a kidney stone until you start pissing. So you would not be able to. You would not be able to preemptively. You won't know when it's about to come.
Oh.
It's like you could go to the movie theaters, have to go take a piss before the movie starts, and the next thing you know, you're giving birth.
It is Lord Byron Rosfield. Thank you very much.
No, thank you very much. Greybeard.
Double the.
Here, wear this.
The Desert Rose. Hooray.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubo.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Umia Lostelan. Tuisa Kelis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Holy shit. Are we finally done with this part?
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
I feel like it wasn't even that long. It just felt really long.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
No cage.
That the men of the rock are
Yes,
the
they're
most
quite
fragrant herbs needed to a silken soft.
All right, hopefully we're
with a crust.
we're back to peak.
Plates and pots!
Sweet incense!
They've opened the gate.
Lubo was true to his word.
We should get going soon.
You pissed out a kidney stone? Oh, no. The largest kidney stone ever passed was the size of a grapefruit. Yeah, you're going to have to kill me.
To ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
That was kind of hard.
So long as you have a plan.
Ooh, this song.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Appa, yip, yip.
Come on, girl, the gate's open.
Ready,
Now
go?
we can press on.
Yo, can somebody in the chat get me a chocobo? If I put a chocobo on Throne, would y'all like crowdfund for it? No? You're gonna die one day, Kagami. You're gonna die one day, Flame. You're gonna die one day, Cam. When you die, can I take over stream? No.
Fang.
My stream key gets buried with me.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert, you'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will.
Oh, oops.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize.
I want a Torgal plushie.
After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled.
E pussy?
I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed.
Fly.
You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now.
Dang.
A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms.
Oh, Cid John.
I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew.
Aww.
Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then.
He didn't say goodbye to Torgal, kind of cringe.
Safety, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
That sounds like a death flag. But then again, Jill was getting death flags before and she didn't die.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
And he did say goodbye to Torgal, so the Drakes. And that's where we'll leave off this part of the Final Fantasy 16 series. Hooray! Definitely a filler episode. You know, it is what it is. It'd be like that sometimes. But hopefully the next part of the FF16 series will be a lot better. Anyways, thank you guys for watching and look forward to the next part.